I know you are all so curious to know those two ways that save your life. There is an interesting story from Mahabharata. Pandavas were invited to the feast by Kauravas. Already Kauravas had a plan to do game of dice with Pandavas to abduct their kingdom. Dice game was planned by Duryodhana and his uncle Saguni. Saguni, who was expert in dice game, wants to execute the plan when they were in the feast. Pandavas came for the party and they had a nice time there. They were invited to the game of dice and betting starts. Both Yudhishthira and Duryodhana were not expert in game of dice. Cleverly, Duryodhana asked his uncle Saguni to play. First, Yudhishthira betted for money, land, and all wealth. He lost all. Then he betted his own kingdom and he could not beat Saguni. Kingdom also lost. Saguni planned in such a way that his dice rolls on their side. Then Yudhishthira kept his brothers and even himself. Now they became slave of Kauravas. Finally, Kauravas want to bet on Draupadi. Yudhishthira thought that he will win and won't lose her. But he lost his wife too. Why all these are happening? Because Duryodhana wants to take revenge on Pandavas and mainly on Draupadi. There was an incident where Draupadi insulted Duryodhana. Draupadi was dragged to royal court and she was insulted to the core. Duryodhana's brother Dushasana pulled her hair and asked her to sit on his thighs. Draupadi asked help from her husbands, but they cannot do as they are slaves. Duryodhana ordered his brother to derobe her sari as she is no more a queen. Nobody was ready to save her and she was helpless. At last she closed her eyes and prayed to Lord Krishna with hope. She totally surrendered by raising her hands. Miracle of Lord Krishna happened. When Dushasana pulled her robes and it keeps increasing leaving a huge mountain of robes. Lord Krishna was invisible to everyone in the court. Dushasana was tired and fell on floor. Lord Krishna saved Draupadi from insult. And how she was saved? One way, she surrendered herself to Lord and sincere prayers saved her. What would be another reason that saved her? There is another interesting story behind this. Once, Lord Krishna was cutting sugarcane and his finger got hurted. His finger was bleeding. His wives, Rukmini and Satyabhama, were running to bring piece of cloth to tie his finger. But Draupadi saw his hurt and she tore off some piece of cloth from her sari and tied Lord's finger. She has given one small piece of cloth, but Lord has given multiples of cloth when she was in trouble in Kaurava's court. Second way that saves you in life is do good deeds as much as possible. It will return you in good way. If you do bad to others, it will return you as bad. In life, do good deeds and mainly thinking should also be good. Two ways that saves you in life is sincere prayer and surrender to Lord. Do and think good deeds to others. Let's see Bhagavad Gita chapter 18 verse 66 which is related to the story. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja agam tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchah. Let's see the meaning. Abandon all varieties of dharmas and simply surrender unto me alone. I shall liberate you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu.